Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing? Another beautiful, awesome, amazing day in God's paradise. Thank you, God, Lord, creator for the day. Look in the mirror. Thank you, God, Lord, creator. And there he, she is. Good morning, Lioness Lou, Jonathan Fay, Brother Ray, Jared, brothers and sisters around the globe. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's it going in God's paradise? And I know you're thinking, what? Yeah, Shaw Yar, Marvin Malley, boots on, always. Love and kindness, always the critical part of life, right? Amy, Brandon, Maxie, how you doing? Lisa Marie, Barb, and Nelson. Hello, good morning, good afternoon. Sheila Cunningham, Lethia, Florida. Good morning to my Florida friends. Brenda McIntyre, how you doing? Great day in God's paradise. Let's get a wave to our Instagram, Seeing My Fertility, and our Instagram, Dr. Kiltz. I was on with the great, amazing Bella SBG last night. It was really great, amazing, so much fun. And then I was also on, hang on for Kiltz. He's got to go back to his notes because I got to get to my notes. They got so much in there that I'm always getting to. And hold on, there's Jake. Let's see. I was on yesterday with Cecilia Berlim, and she is on. Let's see if I can get Cecilia's site, Cecilia Berlim episode on our podcast, StreamYard. And there's a lot of flooding going on in Brazil. And we're going to be talking about and supporting Cecilia Berlim on Instagram, CECILIABERLIM. Got to check her out. She's amazing, rock star. Went from vegan, essentially vegetarian, vegan, then to carnivore. The last 5 years, healed all her diseases. But there's so much flooding going on in southern Brazil. Tremendous amount of agriculture and, of course, the grazing land for the animals. But looking for some donations. Even $1 goes a long way for those people. So check out Cecilia Berlim on Instagram. Mattia Baracini, hello to you. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you. Don't forget, the Q buttons are on Instagram and just in the mighty chat on both KMT and also our YouTube, Facebook. Thank you. Bander Endre, good morning from Transylvania. Hello. Evelyn Velez, good morning from New York. Daryl Schaub, another cup of bone broth and butter Thursday. This is my 3 days of fasting. I'll break it tonight. I love the fasting because it gives me strength over no food. I'm doing some mineral water, and I'm doing a steak tonight. And it's just amazing. Again, I'm off coffee now. This is into fourth week, I think, end of this week for. Woo! Vigilantes, hello to you, Daryl. Good morning, Malcolm. Cam and Mike are good today. Thank you. Thank you. Malcolm is a rock star helping me get all of this working just right. It's just right, right? Not too hot, not too cold. I'm reading the book by I got to get this here. Casey Means, Good Energy. Really great book. Now, she's not into the carnivore world, but she's into the good energy world and talking about lifestyle and habits and cleaning up your life, which I really love. She's a ENT superstar that actually stopped her residency in the last year and opened up pretty much a health and wellness clinic to help people in the simple life-changing, habit-changing. So good energy. Talks about mitochondria and how the mitochondria are damaged by basically our standard diets. We got to get rid of that. Right on. Good morning, Ray. Boom. Jonathan Fay, Lioness Lou. High five to the mighty tribe. And live at 5. Amy Perrin, good morning. Get on the walk. Lindy Nicholson from Australia. Thanks, my Australian friends, for being here. S24, love me from Italy. Cecilia. Miss T and I, for her 40th, are going to hopefully going to the Amalfi Coast or maybe Madrid and the Amalfi Coast. We haven't figured it out yet, but we're doing the work. Kevin Nunley, good morning to you. Claire Shorney, good morning. A great day in God's paradise from the United Kingdom. How's all my good friends across the water? Is that it? Yeah, Malcolm, thank you. Michael Keene, good morning, my friend. A hard day. It is a hard, hard day in life. Remember, hardship builds a strong ship, and you and I and all of us deserve strength, and it's built in the morning, live at 5. Simple words and ideas. Never give it up, but give it up to God. I got our Christ-based teaching. Do a little reading from from our good friend Don Curtis. The process of creation is still going on within us. We are developing from the center, the core, the soul. We are developing every day, and we move never backwards, but always towards greater fulfillment and self-awareness. That's what this life is all about. You're always growing, changing, and you must have faith in God, and you must have gratitude for yesterday, and imagine that God created all of it just for you, King Stannis. Yeah, let's see. Benny Montana, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Making sure I'm getting a wave to all of our Instagrams. And let's see, Stuart, Real Boss Hog, awesome. Thank you for being here with Kiltz. A little positivity in the morning. Had egg retrieval in Syracuse yesterday. Corley and your team was worth the drive from Wisconsin. Thank you. Our pleasure, by the way, Taylor Jost. We have an amazing team. Dr. Corley is a rock star. I got so many great people here working with Kiltz. So blessed. All right, Michael, Sonia Walker reactions. Good morning, Kiltz and the tribe. And let's see, Evelyn Velez, Dr. Kiltz is the man. Help us with our bundle of joy in New York. And we're all, look at, you're a bundle of joy. And the beauty that I was reading with Casey Means' work is simply sitting down with clients for more than 5 minutes, like an hour or two, and going through their whole lifestyle. What do you do? Where do you work? What is your lifestyle? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you just under constant lights from Edison, or are you getting some lights from the God man? Right? Go outside, take a walk in nature, get your shoes off, boots off for a little bit, Marvin, and walk in the grass of life. Right on, or put your feet in the pond of life. Remember, you are the great master way of the universe, because God is within all of us, right? Susie Spence, Buffalo for the retrieval. Nice. To my Buffalo team. Great. Not enough sleep. Me, modest. I go to bed about 9:10. I get up at usually about 2:30 to 3:30, usually at the office by 4. I do a little 10-minute of meditation, reading, listening, and I do my 100 push-ups. I do my 20 pull-ups. And I usually do my cold shower, but I didn't get into it today. It's all good. And I'm just always reading. I'm listening to Casey Means' book, Good Energy. And again, some of her things are just a little different than my philosophy, but a really good book, really great about lifestyle and habits. It's a good primer for in increasing your beautiful good energy. And remember, the damage to the mitochondria is real because we're eating a plant-based low animal fat diet, which is deadly. Eat the fat. Fat in your body is not the cause of disease. It's the damage of the fat and the damage of the muscles and the neurons and the connective tissue and all of it secondary to plant-based low animal fat diet. That's all it is. Right on. Jackie Brown from Canada, Champagne Wallace, how you doing? Great day. All right, the chain method. This is from Epictetus Discourses 218:11b14. If you don't wish to be a hotshot, if you don't wish to be a hothead, different, isn't that hotshot, hothead? Very different. Don't feed your habit. Try as a first step to remain calm and count the days you haven't been angry. Calm and collected every day. I used to be angry every day. Now every other day, then every third or fourth day. If you make it as far as 30 days, thank God. For habit is the first weakened, for the habit is first weakened and then obliterated. When you can say, I didn't lose my temper today or the next day or for 3 or 4 months, but kept my cool under provocation, you will know you are in a better habit. Epictetus. That means basically, when the storm is here, you will stand still and love the storm. Right on. Grateful morning from Ottawa, Ontario. Awesome. So I open a clinic location in Houston. I am working on the wellness esthetician. I'm working on Houston right now. We have a secret formula. We're working on that. That's next. Josephine C. Howdy, beautiful people. And our good friend, Basic Medical Sciences. Good morning to you. How you doing? It is a great, amazing day in God's paradise. I've been reading about the glycobiome, glycobiology. Really great reads. You got to check it out. But I've been really intrigued about glycosylation and glycation. And think of the glycosylation as the adding of a sugar to a protein or a lipid or a glycan in order to create its normal function. But because we're inundating our body with foreign plant glycans, plant sugars, we're damaging the glycobiome. Now, I was fascinated to learn a little bit about the glycobiome of lipoproteins, and coming to find out that the glycoproteins are damaged on the lipids, on the lipoproteins, and HDL, LDL, VLDL, chylomicrons all contain not only the phospholipid single layer around the shell, and then all the triglycerides and the cholesterol inside the core, but proteins and sugars that are surrounding the outer cortex, and it's the damage to the glycans which are causing all of our diseases. Glycosylation is normal, glycation is abnormal, and simply we're rusted secondary to a plant-based, protein-based, low animal fat diet. High proteins are deadly for us. Just look up protein poisoning. Benny, Montana, the site, and seems they are out of CoQ10. How soon? It'll be back soon. I'm working with Will and the team to get all the supplements, both on the molecular fertility side, and we're also, so the molecular fertility side is mostly our plant-based product, because we want to make a more affordable supplement for people around the globe that are using prenatal vitamins, and by cutting the cost will help increase your health and wellness. But I do believe that eating a plant-based diet is deadly, and you want to go to the meat-based. But I'll work on that, Benny. Thank you for stopping in. A great day. And a wave and shout out to everyone. And again, this is a really good paper. I'm going to get Malcolm, we'll put it in our system. Glycosylation of HDL-associated proteins and its implications in cardiovascular disease diagnosis, metabolism, and function. So it may be the potential for HDL glycosylation profiling in CVD diagnostics, and how glycosylation affects HDL function, and the potential for modifying the glycosylation of HDL associated proteins to confer therapeutic value. Now, is it maybe to prove that you got the disease and you need another drug? Maybe, but I would say that I always go to the basic science, and I want to understand what is it all about. And we're simply glycated and rusted. Our mitochondria, every cell function of our body is damaged by glycation, plant-based, protein-based, low-fat diet. So simple. Michael Keene, want to smile, eat a ribeye. Miss T got Kiltzy some Wagyu ribeye from, I think it was Wagyu Ribeye Store, and it was so amazing. I'll take a picture of it tonight and share it with everyone. I'm having steak and scallops and oysters tonight at Mirbeau with Miss T. Just a celebration of life, and every day is God's good day. And we are blessed and lucky in this amazing day. That we are wasting time the inside and shortening our lives. Because of this, we are wasting from the inside. You want to grow from the inside. High protein is killing us. You want to eat a high fat, medium to low protein, low to no carbohydrates or plants. I say plants. You either eat animal or plants. And fatty meat is critical and key. Ruminants are probably better. In our conversation with Cecile Berlin last night, and again, Portuguese, Brazilian, blogging on Instagram. You got to check her out. Working to get some conversion of Portuguese to English and share the word. Dubuque, Iowa, Michael Pregler, stay on course. Absolutely. There's going to be some twists and turns and some dead ends, but just maybe you need to go off-road when you hit the dead end, right on, eat a ribeye. How to specify the amount of protein we consume so that we don't get out of ketosis. Now, ketones are always in your bloodstream. You do not run out of ketones until you die, by the way. So the idea here is that you're lowering your glucose levels, and proteins, amino acids break down to sugars in the liver, and that's as simple as that, and then they're converted to fat. Insulin's job is to convert sugars and amino acids in the liver to fat. Simple as that. Because we're glycating, rusting our body, we have dysfunctional conversion, liver function drops, and insulin levels rise because sugar levels rise. Sugar's job is to convert amino acids. Insulin's job is to convert amino acids and sugars in the liver to fat. And if you can't do that, you're dead meat. Sorry, my friends. Seafoods like lobster and crabs, I minimally eat those things. I add a lot of butter if I do lobster, crab, and scallops. But I typically eat ribeye steak, fattiest I can, and I do about a fistful of food a day. The last 3 days, no food, no food. See, we can fast longer than you know. You see, your adipose tissue is the healthiest tissue in your body, and it's providing every mineral, vitamin, amino acid, simple sugar, and fatty acid, the building blocks for a baby. Bears hibernate for 6 plus or minus months, and they're building 1, 2, 3, or 4 babies, and they're only utilizing adipose tissue. Adipose, attaboy, attababe. East Texas, East Tennessee, Rich Walker, how you doing? Dubuque, Iowa. But yeah, I do about a 1-to-1 fat to protein. Basically, I would say fat to lean meat, 1-to-1. Again, eat more fat, be more fit. I keep butter. I keep butter right close by. This is a Butter Boy from Wegmans. It's French. You know, the French know how to make butter, man. And fatty, fatty, fatty. I'm off butter today. I'm going to have some maybe tomorrow. These ideas are really radical that we're talking about because people are not talking about glycosylation and glycation. It is absolutely the most important part of the human body's function. The mitochondria and the neurons and all the function in your body require post-translational modification of a protein, which it's either glycosylated, ubiquinated, methylated, phosphorylated, sulfonated, lipidated, or acidylated, just to name a few. I bet there are more than that. But the damage to the glycosylation pathway causes the protein dysfunction, misfolding prions to be embedded everywhere in your body. High protein is deadly. I know you're thinking, Kiltz, what are you talking about? Yep. Don Hova, how you doing? Thank you. Mara, let's see, Maria Platinum, my platinum life, right on. Thank you for joining us. Protein also turns into sugar. That's correct. Proteins, amino acids, sugars, they're either ketogenic or glucogenic. Just look up metabolism of proteins. You're thinking, well, I need a lot of proteins to build muscle. You only build muscle when you do resistance work. That's why it's critical, in my opinion. It's walking, weights, and Wagyu, and 1 meal a day. That's the way. And have faith in God and join KMT for free and go to Austin, Texas for the mighty meetup, the Hack in Your Health. I'll be there, and come stop by the booth and give a shout out. 31st of this month, the 1st and the 2nd. There are plenty of tickets still available, and just use my name and ask for the big discount. Right on, rock on. Just ordered the men's supplements for myself and same for my wife. So we can take them while fasting. Absolutely. See, I think all this thing you can't take without food doesn't make any sense. It is food. Yes. And look at our mighty organ meat supplements too. High protein for PCOS. No, it's high fat intake, medium to low protein, and low to no plants. That's what I recommend. Me Modesty one. Let's see, Brainilans, Brian Brian Nealans. Do I get it? I got it. Maybe yes. Thank you, Michael. How you doing? Olive oil. I don't do olive oil because it's another seed oil. You basically crush olives, and they come with not only the oil, but they come with some other chemicals that the plants make to control and kill you. That's all it is. Right on. It's high fat, medium to low protein, low to no carbs plants. That's focus on the fat. Fat is not the cause of disease. It's actually the cause of a healthy life. The organ supplements, awesome, Benny Montana. I think the organ supplements are good. I like them. That's it. Fish oil before egg retrieval. Any tips on have to successful egg retrieval transfer? Ninzi, look at Kiltz's book, Babies for Babies, on Amazon. and the Baby's Way, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream. To me, you got to do the reading. You got to dig. You got to read what you don't believe, right? I'm reading Casey Means' book. What is it? Good Energy, great book. I don't agree with everything she says, but I think her basic premise is rock solid, rock star material, and the mitochondria is damaged by basically plant-based, low animal fat diet. And look at goitrogenic foods. Look at goitrogenic foods. The link for the meetup. I'm in Austin and won't want to miss it. We'll get that. Malcolm, let's make sure that everyone's got a link. Is Malcolm here with us? I got to check. Malcolm gets me started in the morning. I don't see him here, but we'll make sure. Just look up Austin, Texas meetup, and look up Dr. Kiltz's calendar also, Nancy. But you got to get there. Have fun. Day 7 stimulation in my uterus lining went from 6. It's okay. It can happen. Don't worry about the thickness. Just visualize I'm a mom, I'm a dad, I'm a parent, and I'm healthy and well. You have to think life into existence. That's all it is. This is a life of thinking, right? Matthew Tremblay, good morning. Wake up early, had some good bacon and eggs. Love. Now, I typically do my meal at night, but sometimes I'll have some bacon and eggs in the morning. Yeah. All right. Rockman is in the house. Doc, deadly. When you are asked about marijuana, can you confirm which is worse, an occasional joint, occasional ultra-processed foods? Again, I think occasional anything in minimal amounts, but a little bit of heroin might be deadly. Now, if this occasional habit leads to a continual habit, not good. So, like anything else, you decide if you want to put it in your body, or do you want to take charge of what goes in your body and be the healthiest, most amazing thing you already are? And, we've been somehow the dope is being doped out until everyone's like, oh, it's so good for you. Come on. No. Ultra processed crap, not good. Ester Boros, deuterium depleted, Laszlo Boros. We're going to get Chafee, Kiltzy, and Laszlo on pretty soon. All right. Watching Professor Robert Lustig, total rock star. Check him out. Love Robert Lustig. But I do believe that fructose and glucose are essentially both toxic in significant amounts. Small amounts are not the cause of disease. And I would say, Rockman, small amounts of that stuff likely aren't the cause of disease. All right, watch. I love Robert Lustig. He is a rock star, Michael. Absolutely. Thanks for inspiration. Thank you every day. A little Wayne Dyer in the morning. Let's see. Only insecure people need security. Secure people know that there's no such thing. Security comes from within when you know you can handle anything. And they used to say to scientists, do you believe in God? And the scientist would respond, no, I'm a scientist. Today, in the 21st century, if you ask a scientist, do you believe in God? The scientist will say, of course, I'm a scientist, because God and science is all the same. Spirituality and science is not different. They're both the same. It's a mindset of what you believe and think. Nancy lifestyle. Always believe in the positive, and the positive will always show up, and God will always give you amazing or better. And that's the life we're ever breathe. Let's see. Eve Briere, is that it? Danielle, thank you. Igni, good morning. Dama West, awesome. Stern, thanks for stopping in. And stop by and come visit Kiltzy at the meetup. We have a booth there. Come say hi, fist bump, a hug, high five. Tell me your story. We're all doing this together. I'm not doing this alone. I'm sharing my story of arthritis, psoriasis, kidney stones, bowel bleeding. All those things were affecting me. When I went carnivore at age 55, nearly 15 years ago, I've never felt better. I'm 68, almost 70, and I believe that cancer is caused by plants and protein in a low-fat diet. And that's all it is. I know. Let's see. High protein intake and a lot of electrolytes helps with egg retrieval, prevents overstimulation. High fat, medium protein, low sugars, low plants. That is really it. And actually, get rid of the carbs and sugars. Get them out of there. Plants are deadly. Get rid of salad. Salad is nature's toilet paper, Nancy. Look at Kiltz's Baby's Way, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day. And I was on with Bella, amazing, on SBG, and you got to join SBG gang. They're amazing. And you'll learn that we have just been lied to by the lions that want to keep you lined up. But lions that eat meat aren't corralled and not easily domesticated, are they? Be healthy and amazing. Let's see. Shar C from South Carolina. How you doing, Shar? Good morning, Charles Weeks. Thanks for stopping in. Daily inspiration. They measure urine ketones when you're pregnant. Well, because they're looking for ketoacidosis, Raquel. But listen, I think fasting in the baby's diet is perfect. They recommend, the American College of OBGYN recommends a plant-based, Mediterranean-based, and red wine for pregnant and lactating women. Does that make any sense? Zippo, nada, no way. Right on. God bless you, my friends. Lotus 29, thank you, thank you. Coupon, token. Doctor, could you tell about histamine in the carnivore diet? 6 weeks carnivore now, and I think I'm in histamine intolerance. Have fat. You're probably prioritizing protein. You want to prioritize fatty meat and eat less frequently. I say one meal a day, a 2 to 3 day fast at least once a month, maybe twice. 5 to 7 day fast at least once a year, maybe twice. We're going to do another 5 day fast in July 8th. 5 days. Be there. It's amazing. You'll feel better than ever. But yeah, I think histamines either you need to switch the meats. I stick to beef. I do some burgers. I do some ribeye. Occasionally do a fillet, but I always add butter or fat. That's where it's at. Yeah. Olive oil, I don't touch it. I think it's also not good for us. It's an industrial plant oil. Remember, plant oils are not good for us. And check out ourancestorsfoods.com. Really amazing meat products. Leo, thank you. We're coming down to visit. I'll be down the next couple of weeks. I'll reach out and we'll do something for sure. Thank you, Lord God, Creator, for the day, for the way. God is good. God is great. God is all of us, by the way. That's why you have to say and simply say, thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Every day. Let's see. When you go carnivore, fatty meat, salt water, one meal a day, and again, 3 to 6 meals damages the glycocalyx of the bowels, the glycocalyx of the vessels, the glycocalyx of the lymphatics, and then it destroys and damages every cell and organ system of the body. Should I switch salad for what? Again, vegetables and salad are deadly. They're never required in the human diet. I personally eliminate them. Fatty meat, red meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, and chicken breast and turkey are not good because they have no fat. That's the problem with chicken, turkey, and fish. No fat. I stick to ribeye, butter. I will also do a burger, but I make sure I put it in a pan, broil it, get black and blue, add butter, some blue cheese. Amazing. Amazing. All right, carnivore at 60. Give gratitude for what we have every morning. Puts us in the right frame of mind to start the day. Good morning, tribe. I basically put the daily intention as thanks daily. Thanks daily. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for today, this day, every day. I love you, my friends. Thank you for stopping in. Isn't it amazing? Amazing grace. How great it is. Is our pH important to keep alkaline? Is fatty meat sufficient? The body knows how to make your pH just right, Champagne Wallace. You don't have to think and worry, oh my God, I got to eat this to make pH proper. Your body is doing it. When you eat a plant-based, protein-based, low-fat diet, it is deadly for humanity. It is the cause of almost all disease, and I'll bet you even cancers. Good morning, Yanni. Hugs and kisses. Yanni, we'll look forward to that consult. We're here to help. And again, your pH, your body knows how to manage the pH, knows how to manage the ketones and the fat and the adipose tissue. Remember, you're meant to get fat for fasting. You're meant to get fat in order to survive the hunt. Because if you don't have fat on your body, it's deadly. It's deadly. Esther, fasting, for example, for 5 days with 5 marathons like the guy in Australia. Absolutely. You can go fasting. You can not eat for a week. Our body is built for that. Whether you're male or female, young or old, tall or short, I don't care. We are built for fasting. The liver's job is to make and store fat and then make the lipoproteins, I should say the glycolipoproteins, to transport all around your body. The glycolipoproteins are critical. They're not the cause of disease, except the fact they're glycated. Look up glycation. They're rusted. So if you again, I was just looking at this paper here. I'm pretty amazed. We get it. We get it. We get it. I got it here. Crosstalk. It's a crosstalk. And let me find the paper. I thought I had it here. The impact of protein glycation. All right, I got it here somewhere. You see, oh, here it is. I got it everywhere. The glycosylated lipoproteins are critical to their function, but just like red blood cells, hemoglobin A1C are glycated and the vessels are glycated, which causes basically cardiovascular disease. It's the lipoproteins that are also glycated and damaged that makes them not function properly. And you're blaming the levels, but it's not the level of lipoproteins. It's the quality of the lipoproteins which are damaged, secondary to a consumption of goitrogenic foods, arugula, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cassava root, cauliflower, eggplant, horseradish, kale, leeks, mustard greens, okra, spinach, squash, sweet potatoes, tomatoes, turnips, figs, grapes, peach, pears, plums, all deadly for us. And then don't forget to check out our good friend Sally K. Norton, Toxic Superfoods, the oxalates. Oxalates. Let's see. Most people have found that lowering their oxalate intake has helped to reduce or resolve chronic health complaints such as autoimmunes, lupus, mast cell activation, bladder problems, interstitial cystitis, UTIs, digestive reflux, gastritis, IBS, fragile bones, osteoporosis, hormonal and thyroid issues, sensitivity to meds, foods, alcohol, chemicals, noise, light, EMFs. And remember, alcohol is a toxic chemical. If you're consuming it of any significance or frequency, deadly. Get rid of it. Even the marijuana, the heroin, the cocaine, all the stupid shit. And again, the oxalates, phytates, lectins, glutens, latex are all in. Drum roll. The predator is the plant, and you be the prey. They want to take you down. The plant glycans are antigenic. The bug, the insect, basically the glycobiome is the cause of all of our disease. It's really crazily simple, right? Yes, weights and walking is the best thing to do for exercise. Weights and walking. Do the resistance work. I keep my smart bells right with me. I do my deep knee bends. I do my stand-up desk. I got a new walking pad, which I do. I do about 30 minutes of walking every single day. Tammy Rodriguez, good morning. Char C, Raymond Kiltz, Rich Walker, Michael Pregler, Jackie Brown, Andrew Paquette, and Lindy Nicholson, thank you. Can't do a fresh transfer after the ER because of all the meds. You can do a fresh transfer, but a frozen transfer seems to be better than a fresh. That's really it. Fresh is not as good as frozen, but you can do it. We do see it. So Esther Boros, fasting, for example, for 5 days with 5 marathons like the guy in Australia. Afisan Sana, good morning from Palm Beach County, Florida. To my Palm Beach County, Florida friends, thanks for stopping in. Brothers and sisters around the globe, number one, have faith in God, and God is us. We are the gods. Whether you're Buddhist, atheist, agnostic, Hindu, Muslim, Jewish, Christian, doesn't matter. We are all the gods. And the ancient humans figured God is us, and they shared the story. They did the paintings on the rocks and all the other entities in order to share the God. Frozen is better. I don't know why. It just did. We're observational. Mimi from Vienna. How you doing, Mimi? Carnivore at 60, basic medical science. I found a hack to boost ketones within 30 minutes and boost high levels. Anytime ketones are low, you can eat a little cheese or fat, bacon, tallow, butter. I just don't measure any of that stuff, Carnivore at 60 and basic medical services. I just eat the fatty meat. 1-to-1 approximately once a day, and I've never felt better. I think the measurement is not in your, it's kind of like if it's not exactly what you think it's going to be, you're going to get worried. Oh, I'm so worried. Let's see. Benny, embryos considered to be alive, human, or potential to be humans. You got to do what you got to do on that line of, but we're all potential humans as an embryo, right? We want to care for them in the very best way we can. Respect and love them. That's what I say every day, but they're not mine. They belong to the people whose egg and sperm were produced from. It ain't mine. But everything we can do to manifest more babies in the joy of life. And remember, feed your partner steak and eggs every day. Flatter them with honey, I love you every day, and make love to your honey every day. It's simple as that, right? A little love every day. Good morning. Dr. Kiltz, my cousin is about to start radiation and was told to consider harvesting and freezing eggs. Yes, we can help with that. I think egg freezing, embryo freezing, sperm freezing, critical to do there. And even if you're not, get it done earlier, younger, and it's an insurance policy for your future. If you're just living a standard global diet, which is plants and lean meat and no fat, you got to eat the fat. And if there's a famine and you're skinny, your fertilizer and food for the plants faster than you know. Absolutely. Good morning and God bless everyone from Lee. Sharon Esterson, I made some Kiltz ice cream yesterday for the first time. And I think it's okay to add a little bit of cane sugar if you want to do some honey or fruit, or you might even try some element. Either some citrus salt with some stevia or some elements, watermelon, or just the plain element with just some sodium, potassium, and magnesium. And check it out. Taste it out, but you don't need I love the vanilla bean personally. That's my favorite. Good morning, Welsh Janet. Good morning to you. How's it going to my friends around the globe? What time is it in and you got to check out Cecilia Brimlin. Let me spell this right. And amazing. Where's Jake? There's Jake. Let's see. Cecilia, Cecilia Berlim, Berlim on Instagram. And I'm hoping that all of what we listen to in other languages are translated for us. And that's really, you've got to get the system so you can translate. That's it. It's 10:40 in the morning. Nice. Welsh Janet, thank you. The fatty meat and butter will increase the cholesterol. Cholesterol is the building block of your body. Cholesterol and lipids do not cause disease. Fat, lipids, and cholesterol do not cause disease. Plant sugars and proteins do. That's it. And technically, when you eat meat, there are sugars in there. There's a glycobiome. The glycobiome of your body is critical. Fatty meat, cholesterol is the building block for egg, sperm, embryos, and implantation. And when you eat fat, it suppresses inflammation. Oh, and thank you, Malcolm, for putting those links on the baby's diet. Absolutely. I struggle to watch videos with people shouting at the top of their lungs that we need to eat carbs. Yes, I struggle too, Sonia. I just don't watch it. I look at Ken Berry, Bella Ma, Lisa Wiedemann, Kelly Hogan, Sonia Walker Reactions. Let's see, did we get Ken Chafee and Sean Baker, the superstars, and Olivia. Yeah, got to get Olivia. I'm not going to make it to London this year, but next year I'm making it to London, and we're working on the mighty meat stock meetup coming up next September in, I think, Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and Kiltz is going to be there and moderating it with Serena, and we got to get whipped tallow lotion from by Purely Tallow, and it's really great stuff. I've asked Serena. I've got to get a bigger sign so I can share that. Absolute mundo. I struggle every day. Maria Rothblatt, good morning. Kiltzy, how's it going? Robert Lustig and Paul Mason are encyclopedically brilliant heroes for the anti-carb life. You are right. I love them. And I love Paul Mason. We haven't gotten Paul Mason or Robert Lustig. I think we got to get Paul Mason, Robert Lustig on a Kiltz's Carnivore Conversations. Newbie from Hamburg here. Hello. Let's see, Christine B on KMT. And join KMT. We're going to make some new groups on KMT, and it's really about co-counseling each other. It's coaching. It's all coaching each other. We all need a coach. Let's see, Ninzi, Sarasota next week. I will be there. Love life every day, right on. Anti-carb life. Maria Rothblatt, I will add sleep is very important factor. Absolutely. See, the best habits are sleep. I do about 2 to 3 naps a day. I just say, okay, shut my door. I'm taking a nap. Shh. And do meditation and prayer, 10 minutes, 3 times a day. I'll do my walking and weights. Walking, weights, and Wagyu is the way, the Kiltz way. Walking, go for a walk. You don't have to run. You don't have to jog. You don't have to bike. Just go for a walk. And if you get yourself a walking pad at home, it's really great. 30 minutes a day, do a little incline, rock on. Sleep, absolutely, Maria. That resets the synapse. Let's see, steak, butter, a gal, new ice cream method. Yes, I loved it. Come out flawlessly creamy for once in a while. Yes, I loved it. I loved Bella's ice cream. I commented or complimented her. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Awesome. 01 Tex-Mex. Is that one? Let's see. Poison Ivy Kel. Remember, basically, we're all poisoned by plants, and that's a simple answer. You're thinking it's good to eat all this rice and beans and all this healthy plants. When you put if I see the word healthy in front of something, I run. I don't touch it. All right, Rigby, Charles, little butter and ice or cream in your bone broth. Oh yeah, I love it too. And bone broth, bone marrow, fatty meat, and chew on the bones. Amazing. Let's see. I don't think we got our Norman Vincent Peale up yet, but here's positive thinking every day. Norman Vincent Peale, MVP, right on. Today's the 16th. Give thanks daily for your blessings. Get the habit of thinking happy thoughts. Go out of your way to make other people happy. There is your formula for real happiness. There it is, right? Your formula for real happiness and enthusiasm. Give thanks and blessings every day and help others in the day. That's it. And a little from our Barbara Glanz's book, Spreading Contagious Enthusiasm. The heart is an awfully big place. It can hold a lot of people. Ralph Severson. I'm just looking online all the time for some positive quotes, and it's all out there, right? Let's see, where was that other quote? Here it is. I think this is it, right? Let's see. Just say yes, and you'll figure it out afterwards. Yeah, Scott Everson called me yesterday, and Serena said, "Hey, Kiltzy, would you be a moderator at the next meat stock?" And I said, "Yes, whatever I can do to make it better, because I love it." Let's see. I am great, Cheryl. Love you. Thank you for being here. And we're all giving love to each other. That's so critical in life. Love and kindness in the beginning was the gods, and it was you and I. Should a man or woman be eating every day? How much butter? A stick of butter a day, maybe half a butter a day. But if you're getting too fat on it and you're getting like, oh, I can't do that, then lower the fat. But fatty meat, salt water, 1 meal a day, and a faith every day. And don't forget to lift the weights. I'll do my deep knee bends. I'll do my stretching. I'll do my headstands and handstands. I'll do the work to kind of keep the body limber at every age, right on. And remember, as you label it, if you're labeling all your diseases, you're just going to continue to suffer. I am healthy and well. I feel amazing. I've never felt this good in my life. Life is good. And all you need to do is the simple things. You have the weights right in your living room. You have a walking pad there in your living room. And again, put it, if you decide, hey, I'm going to watch some videos today and watch some Kiltzy, get on the treadmill. But it's not treading. You're not treading. You get in the walk mill. Rahman. FYI, my neighbor is a 78 old Rasta, and My gardener who works hours per day in the heat and sun. My other neighbor is 55, over 400 pounds, and can't wipe his own. Yes, you know. Yes, weed isn't as deadly. I agree with you. Again, I agree with you, Rahman. The standard human diet is killing us. An occasional yes to you. I love it. But the challenge obviously is we're kind of telling people, yeah, it's okay. And if you're a pilot, you can't fly with that shit. Right on. And I say you're the pilot of your life. So that's why I'd say, minimize, eliminate. 3 weeks on baby's diet, no cheating. Should my bones, joints hurt every day now? Let's see. Some people can't tolerate milk products, by the way, Mrs. J. Herrera. So it may be just you do, and yep, increase the salt. I do Malden and Redmond's for sure. And I do stretching. I do warm and cold water work. So I think it's going to heal. It takes time, patience, hot water, cold plunge, hot water, cold plunge. That's what I love. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt. Some people can't tolerate the milk or butter products. And so some people can't even tolerate the eggs. All right, Christine B., I am thrilled to be here. Would love to learn more about supporting fertility in women. Look forward to diving into it. All the wonderful materials out here. Yes, thank you. We're all working. Listen, the most important thing is reproduction. The infertility rate is on the rise. The number of babies being born is dropping. And we have to help the men and women, the women and men, the women and women, the men and men, or whatever it is, the single or whatever, to build their families. That's why I think there's so many embryos that should be donated to others and help others make babies. Nothing more. And help build the village. This is a village, a community of helping. I'm not asking for your money. We are going to develop a foundation for fertility that we can help those that can't afford standard fertility care. But at the same time, my job is to write and share the message of healing with mindset and changing your diet, nutrition, and reducing inflammation. Stick it out. Absolutely. Stretching. Go get a massage. Go get some acupuncture, some light therapy, some Reiki energy. Right on. And, there's so many things out there. What's the thing you need? To me, it's faith, fatty meat, and fasting. And go for a walk in life. All right, Daryl, crucial. No one answers well, but if you are served a lean steak, no fat, but you eat 1/2 stick of butter, does that cover your fat needs? 60-40. Yeah, I think so, Daryl. That's what I do. I just say, give me the butter. Give me the butter. I'll get it melted. Don't do clarified. I want the whole thing personally. That's what Kiltz wants. All right, getting a wave. Thank you for joining, following, sharing, communicating, commenting. Even just, hey, Dr. Kiltz, how you doing, Paulette? Steve Seidner from Princeton. Seidner checking in, just a happy carny, eating ribeyes, calf livers, and animal products. That's it, right on. Watch Dr. Ford Brewer and Doug Thompson, Oral Health yesterday, finding microbes in oral plaque and cardiovascular plaques. Very interesting. Yeah, it all begins in the gut, from the lips to the anus. It's all a gut problem, and we're eating basically a deadly diet for humanity, and you want to eat the master meal, which is meat. Absolutely. RF 1030 in Ireland. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Joe Dean Grant, what can pregnant women eat? I recommend bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, add some liver, stay away from fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, nuts, and a high protein diet is deadly. And basically, they're showing us all these vegetables, and people don't realize that there are vegetables that are called goitrogens, goitrogenic foods. And if you look up the goitrogenic foods, you'll be like, what? They're damaging every nook and cranny of my body, and they're saying it's okay. They're lying. They don't know. They've been lied to also. Basically, look up goitrogenic foods. Goitrogenic foods, I call them cancergenic foods, tumorgenic foods. All of us are dying, and secondary to a plant-based low animal fat diet. wrong with ghee, clarified butter. I just prefer the taste of real butter personally. But yes, for some people, the clarified butter removes the milk solids and can reduce the antigenic effect, Champagne Wallace. So I just personally love the whole thing. That's what I do. It's my pleasure, by the way. And yeah, it's amazing. And fasting, Jodine, for pregnant women is amazing. Remember, the adipose tissue you carry that someone says you're too fat is actually the fittest fuel and building blocks for your baby and body. Our body is always repairing, removing, and building blocks, basically adipose tissue. And think of your lipoproteins as a circulating adipocyte. It contains the minerals, the vitamins, all the fatty acids, cholesterol, amino acids, and sugars that are critical for the building block of your body. That's it. My pleasure, my friend. Inspiration. You inspire me. Karina, let's see, Johansson, good morning. Rahman, platitudes aren't believable. Details aren't even close. Weed is not heroin. I don't disagree with you, Rahman. Coffee, tea, whiskey, wine, beer, marijuana. I just say for too many people, they're using it as if it's an okay thing every day, and I don't believe it is. But I have grown it and I have consumed it. I will tell you that. Kiltz Mighty Tribe, KMT in the morning live. K, can carnivore help friend with osteoporosis? Absolutely. The plants are glycating every protein, every nook and cranny of our body. We're glycated. Bevy, good morning. And glycation is deadly. By going carnivore, which is fatty meat, salt water, in my opinion, that's the healthiest thing you can do. Joe Dean Grant, I cannot eat meats like that. It made me sick. Well, again, it made you sick because you're not used to eating lion's meal, but because you've been duped to believe you're a pig, cow, and a sheep. We are lions. A lion that doesn't eat meat becomes meat. So I would say fatty meat, salt water, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, and salt, eat a stick of butter. Eventually you're like, okay, I can't do this. And then you do it and your body goes, yeah, I've never felt better in my life. I've seen every disease go away on a fatty meat, salt water diet all day long. And again, I like beef. I occasionally do lamb, pork, but it's mostly beef. That's it. Can eating carnivore reverse HIV? Let's see, Afisana, possibly. Again, inflammation, it opens up the window for all these microbes to come in our body and damage us. My bet is if we did carnivore, faith, and fasting, absolutely you'd be better. RF, recommendations for those who had long COVID who are already carnivore. Fatty meat, faith, and fasting. More fasting, 3 to 5 day fasting every quarter, at least. And I do a 5 to 7 day fast twice a year, January, July. So I think that's really great. And cold water therapy, red light therapy, sunlight therapy, meditation, prayer, but most of all, mindset. See, they've told you you have a disease, but you believe them. I think you're healthy and well. I feel amazing. Again, we have multitude of things in our body. I bet they're living there, but we're not diseased with them. Chronic, chronic this and that. Nope. Super J, how you doing? Super J. Let's see. Good morning to you. Let's see. Jay Holgard, good morning. How's it going? It's 5:53 in the morning. Thank you for stopping in. I'll be here tomorrow morning at 5 a.m., Monday through Friday, for Kiltz Mighty Meetup in the morning, Eastern Time, USA. We're here around the globe to share positivity, love, kindness, generosity. Let's all have faith in God and put our weapons away, and let's manifest the positive lifestyle. That's what we want to do every single day. Right on. Christine B., watch it, build it. Paulette, you are amazing. Let's see. Malia Novell, can carnivore help with artery calcification in lower limbs? When Googled mainstream is very against keto. I would say start, I started paleo and then I went keto, and I've been carnivore now for almost 15 years, never felt better. This is the most amazing nutritional lifestyle I've ever lived. And I will bet $1 billion on this one. Carnivore kicks ass on everything else. Eat the meat, be the master, eat the mush, weak and meek. Basically, the plants chelate. It causes damage to the glycolipoprotein shell of every cell of the body. And you get Mahela, Neville, you got to just do it. When I did it, I'm like, whoa. Dwayne McClune, good morning. Let's see. Yeah, let's see, artery. Yeah, it's basically we're being damaged by the message of that a healthy diet is a plant-based diet. You've been duped. You've been lined up and lied to. You're corralled and domesticated. It's as simple as that. Don't do carnivore, because then you control your life. You'll be the leader of your life. You'll basically say yes or no to whatever you believe is right. And I think carnivore is full on love. And we love our brothers and sisters around the globe, and you deserve the very best. You may not believe me. You may think, Kiltz, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm okay with that. I've just learned something in my life as a physician, a reproductive endocrinologist, that I will stake my life $1 billion that carnivore is the lifestyle for all of us. Paula Thomas, good morning. Thank you for what you constantly do in your work and sharing your knowledge. I've learned so much from you. I'm the one applying to PA school. Hopefully I can work as PA in reproductive medicine, perhaps even CNY location. Paula Thomas, absolutely love to do that. Again, we are healthcare providers. Healthcare providers are coaches, are nutritionists, are PAs, MDs, NPs. But again, we are all taking control of our own health and wellness. Remember, it's in the mind, the game. The mindset is it. Absolutely. Sun Sea Scuba Steak. That's it. Absolute mundo. You got to love life every day. And remember, is it easy? No. It's meant to be hard, Bevy, right? You got my back. Love it. And only problem I found with carnivore diet is too much energy. I'm wired all the time. Love it. Michael Pregler. Kiltz is the same way. But I go, nap. Go, nap. I do my walking, my weights, and I love to be on live. And anyone who wants to interview Kiltzy, I'm always available. Nancy Edwards from Phoenix, New York. How you doing, Nancy? Let's see. Daryl, wet aged beef is fine, but all dry aged beef has mold in it. That's what alters the flavor, and mold is antigenic. So why is dry age acceptable? I'll accept a little bit of mold, Daryl. But if you cut off the edges of the dry aged, you're going to get less to no mold. It's likely, again, the internal part is still drying. The outer part is where the mold is. You cut it away, you're probably diminishing the mold. And when you cook it, I do mine black and blue. I think I'm killing it. But and wet aged, my bet is you're still getting a little mold no matter what it is. Anything that sits for a while is likely still sprouting a little bit of mold. But if you cover the outside with fat and dry age it, oh my God, another really great one. But yeah, it could be. I personally do dry age. That's the way I love it. I tolerate pretty well. Could be my occasional is that damn mold in my dry aged meat. Could be. I'll have to check it out. I do have a new dry ager that maybe that's it. All right. It's 5:58 in the morning. I'm sharing every single day. Remember, it's thanks daily. Thank you, God, Lord, creator, for the day, for every day, for all things in my life. And God is good and great. And slow it down, cool it down. A hot tub, cold plunge every day in every way. And check out drkiltz.com. Lots of great reading and ideas. But basically, we're poisoned by plants, and we're poisoned by a low-fat diet. Plants and protein are basically deadly for humanity. That's the craziness, I know. Josephine, have a great day. Thank you for everything, my pals, my brothers, my sisters around the globe. I'm grateful to you. Thank you, Malcolm. And remember, say yes to life, and you'll figure it out later. You can't make a cloudy day a sunny day, but you can embrace it and decide it's going to be a good day after all. Jane Lynch, I personally think you can make every day a sunny day because it's only a mindset. It's another beautiful day in paradise. All you need. Rock on, my Jamaican friend. Love you, my friend. Have a great day. Have a lot of unlearning to do. We got to get rid of the unlearning. Absolutely. That's what I believe too. So, all right. Thank you, everyone. I think I touched base with everyone here. Yes to life and yes to love. And I love you, my friends. Have a great day to my to my Facebook, YouTube. Again, thanks for sharing, loving, subscribing, commenting. Really important. If you're just hanging out here for a few minutes, just a comment. Hey, Dr. Kiltz, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. We're working to share health and wellness around the globe, and you don't need your doctor anymore. You don't